Happy Monday. What is going on? Lefty in the chat, dropping a link in there for Lefty's channel. Please go check him out, like and subscribe to his streams as well, to his channel as well. Jolene, welcome. Not quite the first. You almost made it. Captain, good to see you. Mr. George, what's going on? Ape. Good to see you all here. Paranoia, good evening. Not much going on in game. 60 MX won their Osiris League match. So our KVK registration, we're waiting on Redline. Worst case scenario, they have the finals on the 25th. Well, then register on the 26th. So Redline, although we are getting bored in off season, Redline is worth the wait. Got a new profile picture from the one and only Electro King. The TSN on the right chest and the 1029 on the left chest, looking super sexy. Thank you, Electro King. If anyone needs graphics of any kind, be sure and hit up Electro King on my Discord. He does a bit of everything. So farming gems, not too exciting. Everyone is having a good day. I'm not oiling up, Ape. You can oil up. Speaking of Ape. Did you get your Ape weight shirt, Ape? You know, Mr. King got his, I think he got Cavs rule. Forza ordered a couple of hats, but for whatever reason, they canceled his order. Credit card declined. I don't know, something like that. No, I'm just kidding. Just out here farming gems. We can do some Esmeralda at reset. I have one more Ceroli left to do. I'm not too worried about that. If there's any KVKs going on, I'm pretty much free to do whatever you guys want to do. We can just hang out and chat too, stare at a blank screen. I'm okay with that. What's going on, Car? We did get, what's his name the other day? Tokugawa. So 1111, just got to unlock there. Next MG, I need 2 commanders in the next MG. I still have not maxed Subutai, and I got better stuff for Tokugawa, so we'll probably go for Toku again. Kizzy, good to see ya. I'm kind of torn. That guy paired with Gorgo looks fairly strong from the reports I've seen. I just absolutely hate doing a pure infantry garrison. All your coins on 49. A lot of people bet on them already. You're not going to win a whole lot. Not going to get a huge return on investment there. It's good with Gorgo, but don't use Hera. Mixed troops doesn't work. Yeah, that's... And that's, you know, it's not hard to fill with only infantry when it's only our kingdom, right? The problem is when we're in a KVK and we have anywhere from 2 to 3 other kingdoms in our camp, pure infantry is kind of problematic at times. Pure archers, pure cavalry, right? I mean, you can mark the troop type on the top, but people kind of ignore that from time to time. So I don't know if I'm going to be fully aggressive and go crazy on that commander. mean, I do have close to 2,000 universals left. So I was thinking today, it seems like all these new commanders coming out, I will never ever be able to expertise Lapu Lapu unless I invest gold heads into them. So I was thinking, maybe we do that tonight. What do we need? 360 more roughly, which would still leave me with 1,300, which is enough to max expertise the 2 archer commanders when they come out, plus whatever I get between then and now. What's up, Iceman? No rush. We're not in KVK. It's going to be a while before we register, a week or 2 yet. So we'll see. I feel like we got a ton of other players with better Cav stuff than me. I would like Subutai just to have him, but report in game with mixed troops. Ouch. Ouch. When it's pure infantry, Toku and Gorgo, I was seeing some reports that were directly opposite of this. Then again, it's always hard to tell, because you don't know if it's a KVK that has extra auxiliary skills. You don't know what this person has for gear. Did they accidentally run this rally, or did they accidentally have naked commanders? It's really hard. And I don't trust ARC testing. Thinking maybe we just do Lapu Lapu. What's up, Mr. Mad Mania?
You're an inspiration for birth control.
What's the MG after this next one? This one is technically a cavalry MG, right? We just had leadership, so the one after this is archers, right? Or am I wrong? Well, the one after this is infantry. It would probably fall in line with this guy. What's up, Mr. King? Anyone 1029, go grab those Delane's amulets. See another one with Gorgo. Hard to know though, right? Without seeing the entire thing. Hard to know what equipment they had on, what armaments they had on. And I don't think he's must-have. I don't think it shifts the meta for Garrison too greatly. I'd still prefer to do mixed troops. That way you can just shove anything in there. But maybe that's just me. huge upside is just being able to shovel troops in a flag and not have to worry about what they are, especially when you have three other kingdoms in your camp generally. All right, let's see what's going on out here. Any fights anywhere? One icon here. And it looks like it's just free burning. Rallies. I want to tap the flag at least. Yeah, new profile picture from Electro King. We'll bring that up as I can find it in my pictures folder. Here it is in all its glory. Pretty sick if you ask me. I like it. During football season, we'll probably go back to Jordan Love, but yeah, Electro King does good work. I've been saying that for years, guys. Here's the rally. Subutai first. Lefty, appreciate you, sir. Welcome back to the Touchdown Club. What's going on, Raz? I think I have 5 more memberships that I can give away this month. I do. Do that right now. Tox got one, very nice. Ballsy got one, 2 1029 players right there. Subutai Attila. Don't quite get that from No Tech Free to Play. One on rec. Chris, good evening. any other cities here that they can rally? This is a whole bunch of gray territory. It's 55 million, boys. Just swarm it. Good lord. Yeah, because that Gajamata is going to do a ton of damage there. Oh my god, Sun Tzu on the wall and you weren't swarming it? Come on. Throw a pair. He's offline. Oh, nice win though on Sunday, Car. I watched that for maybe the first 15 minutes, and I'm like, yep, MX got this. Don't need to watch anymore. It was over after the first middle fight.
One lie, one time to make amends.
49's favored though, right?
No more consequence, only evidence. I'd walk through fire
16 is favored? Are you kidding me?
in my own neighborhood. No one told me that I could. All alone in a world where I can seem to feel
3-1?
don't know where I'm coming from. Someplace that I belong. In a time far beyond
I put 50 on 1188.
when I could be it all. But I don't have to feel it all.
I don't think 3379 can pull off the same craziness against MX that they did against. Wow, you're kidding me. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, 3379. Yeah, they beat 1960 60 GT, right? I get it. I get it. My hat's off to them for executing their strategy, their plan. But if 1960 had their T1 person there to cap that obelisk,
All I ever
that never would have happened.
but you left me alone inside these empty broken walls, and I can't see.
Right? They never would have been able to port the troops up there and take that obelisk down, because the teleports would have been in there already. And I get it, there were 3 T1 marches there that could have taken down that one T1 march, but that Joan of Arc was there too, that T5 Joan of Arc was there too, that could have taken down those 3 T1 marches with relative ease. So it was just the perfect storm, the perfect play when GT didn't have their T1 obelisk cap person. So yeah, I mean, my hat's off to 3379, right, for executing it. I'm wondering how they knew the T1 player wasn't going to cap the obelisk. So, you know, half strategy, half luck. Yeah, when they knew that T1 player wasn't there, they should have been there protecting the obelisk. Absolutely. But the T1 not capping that obelisk, that was 45 seconds. They never would have had the skill points to use that skill, and people would have been teleported in when they used that skill. Yeah, your KVK's over, dude. Yep, you should have backups for backups for backups. Absolutely. That was full planning. It's all Jolene's fault. We'll just blame Jolene. There we go. They got lucky too, though, Captain. If that backfired on them, they were fucked. Yeah, they did something very few other teams have been able to do. They took down 60 GT. So, I mean, they have my respect, but I'm just being honest here. What's up, Marco? You know, all the stars had to align in order for that strategy to work, and they did. What is BBC? EWC? Oh, goodness, man. I'm doing well, Marco. How about yourself? Snow Goose. Thank you, sir. 5 gifted memberships from the Goose. Appreciate that. If you've got a gifted membership, please thank the man. If you're already a member in the chat, please help me in. Drop that Snow Goose emoji. Chaining. Speaking of dailies, right? They now have Herman Prime and Bernapol in the dailies, right? Or they will in 7 days. I want Wuzatian in here. I want Charlemagne in here. Come on, guys. We're doing SK. And then we'll circle back and do old Ragnar and Freddy again. We traded Ragnar for Arthur and Freddy for Philip. So those are not done yet. And I don't hoard gold keys. Let's see exactly how many am I away here. I don't want a spreadsheet. I want the rock calculator. Okay, rock calculator says bandwidth quota exceeded. This site has exceeded its monthly quota for bandwidth. It must be upgraded via the Firebase console. Okay, alrighty then. Those were my exact words, Car. What the funny, right? And I'll show it to you right here. rock-calculator.com. Bandwidth quota exceeded. Based on this and this alone, it looks like I would have to invest 360 goldies into them in order to get it done. Electro King is sending me goodies again. We won't use them today, but because I gotta set chroma keys and all kinds of stuff for it. But in the future, thank you, Mr. King. Just go in and out and it will fix itself. What do you mean in and out? Gotta just refresh it. I don't want to click on these links. I don't know where the hell they take me. I'm following my IT security protocol. If you don't know where the link takes you, don't go there. God forbid the site got hacked and those links take me somewhere and put malware or something on my computer, right? I do not need my YouTube hijacked like Dragothian. Although, and let's be real, what are they going to do? Not a lot they can do with my YouTube channel. Yeah, so I was close, roughly 360. Should we just do it? Lapu Lapu? What do you guys think? And I know, I could gather gems much more efficiently if I sent out more and went from 1 to 1 to 1. You got others with Subutai to do the rallies, right? I'll be getting the new infantry garrison guy over time. I don't think he's a critical must-have, expertise before KVK commander. If I max Lapu Lapu now, that's still going to give me plenty of gold universals by the time the next archers come out. And unless they throw other commanders in there like they have been, should be good to go. The problem is every single MGE leadership MG for Lapu Lapu lately has been a new commander. I already sent these two Thunder, but here it is. We just took this to level 4 today. Yep. Damage to troops on the map. It won't be a new one for the next leadership MG. We just had leadership yesterday, though. It just ended, right? Yeah, there's still people who need to expertise Gorgo, though, or excuse me, Hera, though. So the people that still need Hera take priority over me, who would use Lapu Lapu maybe a couple times in a KVK when I'm random TPing. I want, of course, I want as high a placement as I can in every MGE where there's a commander that I need. Right, but I'm not one to demand first place unless it's an Archer MG. We don't go by DKP car. We go by Kingdom needs. Right? If you know, because players like Snow Goose, right? They're not going to have an insane amount of DKP. Yet he's there on the night shift. Every time we need a garrison, he's throwing his hand up in the air saying, me, me, me. You know, Raz is the same way. Mayhem is the same way. You know, those are the guys that I want to get those garrison commanders to, that we want to get those garrison commanders to as quickly as possible. Apple only wants Hera so he doesn't have to put Zenobia on his wall. Well, for starters, he should never put himself in a position where his city is getting rallied to begin with. And then he wouldn't have to worry what the fuck is on his wall. right? Let's just be real here. All right, I'll wait. You guys don't understand how hard it is. And I think Forza wants Lapu Lapu as well. He granted does a lot more random teleporting, and he's off territory way more than I am. So we'll see when we get there. When Sam plays on Forza's account, Forza plays on Tox's account. When Forza plays on Forza's account, then JJ plays on Tox's account. If Tox is online, then JJ can play on, I forget who else's account she has access to. No, Forza's not allowed to kill troops on his account. Only Sam can do that. I asked Forza because the deal last KVK and Mester King got his t-shirt. Forza beat me in DKP. I was third overall. So if I was going to send t-shirts to the two top players that beat me in DKP. So Mester King got his. And I was asking Forza, which t-shirt do you want? And he's doing some traveling in June or July. And he's going to actually visit Dr. Sam. So I'm still trying to get a size for Dr. Sam, so that I can get that to Forza to take him with him on his trip. I mean, you know, all kidding aside, right? Forza's on his account a lot more than Dr. Sam is. We joke. We just joke. As I understand it, Appo's Kingdom here of 3777. They just took the Zig today. King Apocalypse sitting there at 7 million power. Bad Queen, we know Bad Queen. Pharaoh, we know Pharaoh. Hells. Lots of familiar names in here. How is this guy in R3? Ruz. I've still got an account in 3777. I'm just waiting for them to hit Season of Conquest so I can bring it to 1029 as a farm. Something like 4 million power. I don't know if is that Ottoman Slap. If that's Ottoman Slap, you better not piss him off. Bored. Off season is boring. Oh, we can zero. Where are the zero lists, guys? Do you have their locations at all, Mad? That Tan 100 guy, he should have gathered during KVK, right? He should be loaded up on resources. See, they really need to make a change to the game so that a king can find any player in the kingdom in their location. That JW88 Mini. Random players just migrating in here. Is our alliance description not descriptive enough? If you migrate here without permission, you will be zeroed. Yeah, I know we got some of the higher power, not necessarily rogues, they don't cause a huge problem, they just impact matchmaking. I know Tan's location. I think he's in the banishment zone somewhere. Crazy fort drops. Oh, they changed their name to 29CC. Shinigami's this. Nobody in that alliance. What's up, Mr. Chess? Yeah, those are the, There's a couple, oh, this is not your kingdom, you were migrants here, this is my kingdom, I was a native to this kingdom, blah, blah, blah. You know, standard stuff from people that never contributed anything at all. There's only like 3 or 4 of them left. But Still 3 or 4. No comment, Car. No comment. I'm sure you see the same logo in your kingdom. No comment, Car. No comment, Car. We were very controlling. It has taken us years to clean up this kingdom and get it exactly where we want it. So we're not going to let players come in here and disrupt the peace. Right, no comment, Car. What's up, Thunder? To be fair, nobody buys resources here, right? He farms for us, and we send him donations that go to the charity of his choice. He's got a main account here too that he plays on. I can find it. The hell. Where'd it go? Maybe it's in one of the other alliances at the moment. I mean, to be fair though, you know, a lot of these resources, we had one guy leave the kingdom, Executioner, TSN Executioner. He wanted to go play with some friends in his home country. Right, so we worked it out with him. We got him the passports that he needed. He probably dumped about $2.5 billion of each resource on me, but he is now in 1611. I had Electro King make him a profile picture before he left, just so he could represent the TSN name. So the door is always open if he wishes to come back. Friends support friends, no matter what decision they make. So I consider him a very good friend. He was in this kingdom long before I was, and the door, you know, just like when Stitch left. Right? You want to go explore other options, have fun, hey, go for it. The door is always open for any of the TSN crew to come back at any point in time. Cat and Mavic, and we'll Gogi Flipper. Their accounts will be way behind. Executioner took like a 2-year break. So he left shortly before Armaments came out, and he came back after matchmaking in our last KVK. And you know, he was awesome about it too. He sent me a message on Discord. He said, hey, I need something to occupy the time. You know, I'd like to come back to the game. And I said, can you just wait 3 days until matchmaking is done? And then you're more than welcome. You can start working on your commanders, your armaments. We'll help you get what you need. So he waited until matchmaking was over so that his 100 million account didn't impact matchmaking. So he's always been a class act. Yeah, he was in Ukraine fighting for Ukraine. So he's been to real war. Karadim, I don't believe is coming back ever. We zeroed him way back when. I haven't seen his account pop up. I don't think he took it anywhere. And welcome, Stitch. I just saw you rolling in here. Is he still on the leaderboard anywhere? We won't find him under individual kills, but we may find him under power. There's Cool. So Rivali's one. We want to get out of the kingdom. Jane Cat. PHZZ accidentally logged into the account. Upswing we recently zeroed. He came back after a year and a half. That's Cerez's brother. I don't even see Karadim on here anymore. Conrad, that's another guy that just refuses to leave. But you can see a lot of these are cloud accounts. They're in exclamation mark PKS, so those are going to the cloud. Zero Conrad Daily. Oh, his power is all tech. Okay. But Ballsy is new to the kingdom. 135 million, 12 billion kill points, 50 million deads. This was Harlequin's account. Harlequin is an old 2377 player. Played for 5 KVKs with us, give or take. Ozzy is new to the kingdom. Friend of Paranoia, 85 million power, 7.5 billion kill points, 35 million deads. Where are the other guys? Did I pass them already? Here's the tan guy. 61 million power, 150. I mean, that's like my farm account there. What did I miss? Aster. 93 million, 11.7. He's brand new to the kingdom. 56.8 million deads. So red line coming, and I haven't heard anything about Itachi in a while. I know he wasn't bringing his 1606 account here, but from what I understand, he was going to get a very nice account and bring it here. Itachi is still off the grid. Okay, how's it going, Joker? Ozzy was with you in 1273, 5.5 years ago. Yeah, he's friends with Paranoia. So, you know, when you got friends in this kingdom, it's always good to get a personal recommendation. If Wazzy fucks up, that means we have to zero Paranoia too. That's just how it is. But, you know, I'm just kidding. I'm just seeing if Paranoia is still listening. There he is. There he is. So what did we do today? Today we took our shield up to level 4. There's a bunch of stuff that I could upgrade, but most everything, the upgrade was unit capacity or something having to do with march speed. Right? And I get it. March speed is very important, but I upgraded this to level 4, damage to troops on the map plus 3%. I felt like that was going to be my best bang for the buck with the upgrades today. Gotta get blueprints before I can upgrade this any further. So that's the next KVK, hopefully 2 Hydra's Blast blueprints, and then we can start working on that baby. Just marches for the next KVK. I'm kind of in a state of flux here. Right, we've got Ash YSG, got the ZL Herman, we've got Barbecue William Wallace, we've got Lucci and Alex, HQ and Belly, Arthur and William, Philip and Shajar. That's the one. That's the one I don't know about. And Yarnevsky Joan. If we're using ZL and Ash in a rally, we can throw the Herman Tommy on the field, and then we can move our 3rd infantry set and use Ragnar Sipiel also if needed. Arthur Phillip is an option. We've got our Gajimata and our Gonzalo. Yeah, this one traded about even. It buffed all my other marches though. All my other marches did about 10 to 30% better when I had this on the field. You know, and it's fully iconic, fully crit leadership set, crit drums. We've got 2 special inscriptions on the Echelon March. It's Not a march I would use to swarm structures, obviously, but I don't know. Drop Philip and Shajar doesn't compare to having, so what? Then drop it for what? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You gotta have Philip out there somewhere. What do I move? Do I move Philip behind? Philip behind CL. And then run the Herman Tommy. Philip behind Arthur. Then I lose William. I want Herman out there, period. I still love Tommy. I think she's the most underrated commander in the game, even though nobody gives her credit anymore. You're some Thunder saying get rid of William and put Philip behind Arthur, which would mean our 7th March is a Nevsky Joan with shitty ass fucking equipment on it, or our 7th March is a Herman Tommy, or a Scipio, excuse me, Ragnar Scipio with shitty ass equipment on it. You got plenty of time. Right? I mean, and I mean, I guess if I max Lapu Lapu, then I could just put this equipment on him and he's my city garrison then, right? Because I really don't care much about Canyon at all. Some people get a big heart on for Canyon. That's not me. I do Canyon to get my mats and that's it. Lost Kingdom Canyon is meh. I don't really care. As long as I get all the stuff I need out of that shop, it's no skin off of my nose where I finish. Herman Nebu. We'll see. I know everyone's saying, oh, archers are cooked, archers suck, blah, 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 but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This march still, that will not suck. That will not suck. Alright, here's I mean, this is the equipment for the 3rd Cavalry March. Right? And you please feel free to laugh. This is the equipment for the 3rd Infantry March. This is the equipment for the 3rd Archer March. So the 3rd Archer March, hands down, beats the equipment for 3rd Cavalry or 3rd Infantry. Yeah, as soon as they release those Archer Commanders, it's gonna change everything. I mean, when we've got a 15% health skin, when we've got a 15% attack skin, plus everything, 12% troop attack. We're alright. We're alright. I would still throw my archers against anything out there. I don't care what it is. Have fun doing it, and that's the main thing. Reports don't matter. Flag burns do. Not in 3 infantry marches though, with this gear on my 3rd infantry march. So I took some of my armaments here as well and moved them over to the pincer formation. So this is what we would be running with the wedge formation. I got to get rid of this. But right now that's 2.5% health and 0.5% all damage, and I don't have anything else. And this one's okay. Enraged I like. Ideally, I mean, these stats are nothing to write home about, but it's a triple stack, so I'm not going to complain. This one we definitely need to get rid of. Leadership gear for the 3rd March. Yes, we could use that on cavalry or on, yeah, that might make sense. What's up, Brigitte? You guys don't know Brigitte, the cook himself. Dropping a link to his YouTube channel in here as well. If you're not already subscribed, head on over there. Dude gets super detailed into reports and Excel spreadsheets, and hurts my brain. I tell him all the time, enemy sad face good, friendly sad face bad. Screw the numbers. But if you mid-max commanders, if you are looking to make smart investments in this game, I can definitely give you some good advice. I've been at 3.8K now for probably 3 months now. But, I mean, that's my own fault for not streaming. You know, it used to be 5 streams a week, and now we're lucky to get in 2 streams a week. I'm a part-time streamer. If there's nothing going on. Right? There are so many commander tier videos out there. There are so many let's look at this pairing and that pairing and analyze the stats. I'm not a stats guy. I'm not a numbers guy. And I don't want to repeat content that's already out there. Be honest, I don't like editing videos. Not at all. Co-host our OL game versus so I'll have a match at 14 UTC, a regular OL match. Then immediately after that match, I'm going to jump over to Apo's channel and spectate that game with him. At least I think that's the game he plans to watch. But I may be late because early in the morning the coffee runs through me quickly. We got to do our regular ARC match first, and then I'll jump over there and join him. At least that's the plan. I'm sure they will be streaming that on one of the Rise of Kingdom streams as well, but that's not nearly as entertaining as Apo and I will be. Between his boom booms and my calling out noobs during the Ark of Osiris matches, it's always fun. Yeah, speaking of subs, right? If you're hanging out and you're not already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Unfortunately, it doesn't always notify me when people hit that subscribe button. Mr. Chess subscribed 18 hours ago. Lefty got a membership today. 5 gifted from Lambo, 5 gifted from Snow Goose. Car, is that the first time she's ever agreed with something that you've said? I feel like you guys are an old married couple. It'd be a bright sunny day outside, and Car would look outside and say, "Hey, look, the sky is blue." And Saint Germain would disagree with him, just to disagree with him. Just like Christmas. Did you have a nice Mother's Day, St. Jolene? Or do you... Mother's Day is celebrated on a different day in Europe, right? Mother's Day for us was yesterday. Oh, seriously, who's taking my level 2 gem notes? Stay out of them, Mad Mania. You know you give me king anyway anytime gems need to be used. Stay out of them. How do I clear these? This friggin' annoys me. No matter what I do, I cannot clear these. Mother's Day in the UK was on the 30th of March. thing that always annoyed me, right? And I get it. Mothers, hats off. I've seen 3 kids born. I never would want to go through that. But Mother's Day was always during school. So the kids would always come home with, pictures and drawings and, homemade Mother's Day cards and things like that. Then Father's Day was never during school. So I never got any of that from the kids. It's like they plan that stuff. Dads are important too. Ooh, fighting here? Where? Alright, we're gonna leave you on the screen for just a minute. I'm gonna go get a refill. So, Car, question for you. Is 960 queuing up for a KVK right now? What do you think the chances are you actually get one? Are we rallying either of these flags, gentlemen, or are we just going to sit here and wait for them to repair? Winners of 13 KVKs. Wow, I am so impressed. Yeah, talk to Redline. Talk to Redline, Forza. Talk to Redline.
Trust the force around you.
At this point in time, it seems like we'll be registering right around the 26th. And thank you, sir, for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you.
Trust the force around you.
You guys don't know Forza, you've been living under a rock. Drop a link to his channel in here. Like me, he's a part-time streamer now. You know, most of Apple's streams are Other Kingdoms or 3777. Right, so, you know, maybe once Redline gets here and we have 3 part-time streamers in the kingdom, we'll bring some more spotlight. 1029. Yep, they are still winning. Who do I need to pay for them to lose? Car is right here in chat. Redline. $200 for you to sabotage it. I'll throw another hundo on top of that. I think they've. This next match, I think they're going to win as well. So, my belief is that MX will be in the finals, which are on the 25th, which means Redline. All 3 games are on the same day. So, best out of 3, all on the same day. I think there's a short break in between them. So if everything works out based on the schedule, I believe Redline should be here evening of the 25th, which will allow us to register on the 26th. The winner of the Stitch. I didn't want to be mean and say it, right? I mean, where are there big players? There you go. Pick up the arc and run it the wrong way, car. I'll be. What annoys me, right? What annoys me is kingdoms that have winners of KVK, blah 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 blah. You know, top 32 Osiris League, season 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Who cares? Who cares? What have you done for me lately? Who cares? $41 million troops killed in a KVK. That's the most ever. 3.6 million lost. That's the most ever. Yeah, hey, we won 13 KVKs. I'm sorry if anyone is here from 1216, but yeah. I get it, but if the only reason people want to come to your kingdom is because of what you write on the top of your banner here, that's a problem. Those are not people I would want in the kingdom. I want people to come to the kingdom who communicate well, who are engaged, who understand our gameplay style, and who have the same mindset. You know, and honestly, if you and I'm not trying to knock these guys, right? But I'm gonna use them as an example since we're here. You won 13 KVKs, great. You only got 3 stars, which means at 9.3 million power, you're probably splitting Autrix, 60 Autrix, with 3 other kingdoms in your camp, which means you're getting anywhere from 15 to 20 Autrix, unless you're the best performing kingdom, and based on stats it didn't look like it, unless you're the best performing kingdom in the camp, then you might get like 30, 32, 35 at the most out of those 60. So if I'm a player who goes here hoping to get KVK wins to get those Autrix inscriptions, I'm going to be sadly disappointed. You know, unless I'm a mega whale who's getting top 10 in kills and deads and in heals every single KVK. Best art carrier ever was still John Wick Gaming. You will never convince me of otherwise. Wait, did Forza drop 15 memberships in here? Are you kidding me? Did you, Forza, while I was getting a drink? Did you drop 15 in here? You're the man. You're the man. $50. No. My stream element says 5, but YouTube is telling me there's 5 3 times at the top. Either way. Appreciate you, Forza. Appreciate you, Snow Goose, for the 5 gifted earlier. Are they emptying this flag? What the hell? There's another 5. Just shut up, car.
Trust me. The 4 feet around you.
No, I don't want 50, Forza. All right, pop the anchor. Where's the rally? You cleared the field. Nice job, but where's the rally? You just put a Xeno in there. Just swarm it. I got no clue for it. It was the only one with fighting. Otherwise, we were watching Lambo gather gems. Where's the rally? You go and you clear the field and there's no rally on that flag? Come on, guys. How you win 13 KVKs and some noob stuff like that? Set the rally, anchor it, move in, clear the field, pop the anchor, burn the flag. Done deal. It's easy. No, let's go in, let's clear the field, let's all fall back, refresh our marches. Maybe they're setting a rally now. Give them time to gather up again, give them time to sort the flag out, get the proper garrison in there, get the proper troops in there, fill all the cities around it. Confused. Japan, right? So that's Japan. What time is it in Japan? Probably like 7, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. If it's 8:34 a.m. in Seoul. See, now the rally's hitting and their field is way over here. Yeah.
Emotional damage.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I can't watch anymore. There we go. That's better. Some of these level ones, these are close. Again, this is the new commander, mixed troops against Attila Subutai. Got wrecked. And then Tokugawa and Gorgo against Attila Subutai. Pure infantry did much better. Again, we don't know if that was a KVK that had artifacts. We don't know the equipment or the armaments on those guys. Rally or garrison commanders, but say wait for more testing before anyone expertises him unless you absolutely positively need it immediately for KVK. But short stream tonight. Hope to do more streams more often. Hopefully there's content for us to stream in the future here. We're going to call it a day. We're going to send you over to Mr. Apocalypse Gaming. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me for a little bit today. Thank you again for the gifted memberships, Snow Goose and Forza. Forza 7 months of membership. Lefty joining the Touchdown Club. Appreciate you guys. We'll get you over to Apple now, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a nice evening.